I was in junior high and high school, my aunt did hair. So I would like to go and hang out at the salon because I like the environment, the people, the culture. It was like a center where everybody communicated, told stories, information. It just seemed like you were in the center of the universe. My name is Chief Behr. I'm a hairstylist here in Redlands, California. I've been a hairstylist professionally for about 30 years, but I got introduced to the industry early on, so I've been a hairstylist longer than I haven't been a hairstylist. I've been with my wife for 30 years. We were dating at the time, and I had wanted to be a hairstylist, but at that time, it was women or men not like me. I didn't fit in, so I didn't think it would be a career for myself. But one night she said she wanted to color her hair, and I said, well, let's just go buy hair color. And I did her hair color, and just to see the happiness on her face, I was like, I want to do this. And I went to my first hair show, and that just blew my mind. That's when I knew this is what I want to do. The steps that it takes to become a hairstylist is normally you would go to a cosmetology program. So you would go a year and a half, and then you would go to assist in a salon to learn your craft better. I kind of did it backwards. So I assisted for 4 years, but then it got to a point to where I had to get uncomfortable, make that sacrifice. Went to beauty school. I would work graveyards just to make ends meet. And because I assisted so long and I was so comfortable with the craft, I basically opened up my first salon at 23 years old. The biggest way to stay relevant within the trade that you choose is to stay relevant with people. It's all about the connections and the relationships that you build that make you who you are. Because whenever you go out to a party, what would you do with my hair? You know, you always get that question. Sometimes I feel like I'm in a confessional, you know? Like I'm not a priest. I've just always been very sensitive to, I could feel everybody's emotions around me. So I know when someone's sad, when someone's uncomfortable, when someone's mad, so I kind of feed off of that. I've also learned in my industry that this is a ministry. You know, I come in contact with people every day. So there's a lot of times that they'll share some things with me and I'll be able to pray with them. When I opened my very first salon, I owned it for about 12 to 14 years, and I felt called to the ministry. So I sold everything, house, cars, everything, moved my wife and 3 boys, and we went out to Hungary, and I went to Bible college, thinking that ministry was something behind a pulpit or within a building, right? So I get all the way out to Europe thinking I'm never gonna do hair again, and that's the very thing that I did that touched people. I did hair for street kids in Italy. I did hair for missionaries that haven't had their haircut in 25 years, you know? And that was the biggest gift of all. The thing with my trade and my craft is I didn't have to conform to anyone else's ideas, right? I had my own idea of who I was and who I wanted to be. And I could do that and embrace that, and that actually made me an individual brand within my industry. When you beautify someone, the smile that's on their face brings happiness to you. So I just, you know, I'm in a career that people want to come and see you. It's not like a doctor where I have to go in there or I have to do this. People want to come, it's like family. So everybody I touch, everybody I talk to, everybody that is around me is my family.